Hey, can I approach the wizard's throne humbly?
Yeah, please.
And see what he has for us today. This one's awesome, and this one's good for particularly the three of us.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay.
Because this is something that, well, maybe we don't have to worry about quite so much these days during the unpleasantness, but it is important for us to, I think, know how to sign a cool signature. And thank you to Tori for sending this in.
I have wondered this before.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few steps here, and there's some interesting things I hadn't even considered. I think ballpark, I've probably signed my name a few, like 20,000 times. I've signed my name a lot, in my life. And I've never, for instance, analyzed my signature, except to say, oh, you've analyzed your signature?
Oh, yeah, baby. There was I think I would guess, and man, this isn't a joke, maybe 14 or 15 years old. I was like, time to turn my signature into an autograph. And I just handcrafted a very specific signing mechanism.
Awesome. So, what's that mean for people who want to, forge checks of you?
Well, I'm not going to tell them that, but mostly I just removed a lot of letters.
That's an important step, and that is a part of this. It's think about which parts of your name you want to include, which I've seen your signature. For Travis, it's T, wiggle, 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 and then that's it.
No, I usually get the S on the end there, too, so it's T,
yeah. Yeah, that's usually about as far as we get. A lot of people don't know what an uppercase cursive G looks like. So I'm always
that's a weird. The General Mills is what I usually turn to.
That's a good, and that's also what I do every time I sign my name. I think about that great brand and how they do their G, but it turns me into a sort of international man of mystery. A Justin signature, you know what that is because everybody knows that J. It's friendly. It looks like a fun little shoe that somebody tied up.
Can you guys imagine if your name was like Zeke and you had to sign that in cursive every time? Every time you put pen to paper and think, how do I start this bad boy? Every time! What's that Z even look like?
If it was Z, E, uppercase Q, E,
oh, God.
Zeke.
Get out.
That's a maze. You've drawn a children's maze.
Yeah, no, thank you.
This cursive, I just Google search cursive Z, and there's 10 different ones.
No one knows.
I don't think anybody knows.
No one really, it's because by the time they got to that letter in the alphabet, everybody was like, I'm so tired of coming up with squiggly, beautiful letters. Just have fun with it. Whenever you do it, just have fun with it.
Imagine being in Britain, and you got to write Z-E-D anytime you want to put a Z.
And that's crazy, because then it's who's Zadik? And it's
oh my God,
that's actually a very cool name. Draw inspiration from other signatures. Look at the signatures of other famous people and consider anybody you want to. Well, no, I mean, I'm not going to start signing posters Walt Disney.
Why not? If you just said well, that's just what my signature looks like. It says Griffin, but when I write it, it looks like Walt Disney.
Yeah, there's some other examples here. John Hancock, obviously iconic. It probably took that dude 12 minutes to do this. There's so much calligraphy happening here, and there's a little, what is almost certain, a Mason, signature, little emblem at the bottom. I'll tell you who fucks me up is Kurt Vonnegut. He draws a face next to his with hair and a squiggly mustache, and it's Kurt, you wrote quite a few books and probably signed your fair share of them. You're really going to do a little doodle doodle in every one?
Stank Green does an anglerfish every time. And it's who has the time?
Apparently Stank Green and Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah.
So then there's about 8 different variations on ad flourishes. This one's amazing, though. This person in these images, by the way, is signing their name WikiHow, which is fun. Number 6, add numbers or symbols to your signature.
Oh, like Kesha. Okay.
The symbols might include a team jersey number, a simple sketch, or a graduation year. If you associate a specific number or symbol with your identity, for instance, if you're well known for your role on a sports team, this may be a good way to publicly distinguish yourself from people with similar names.
It could also be a good called shot, though. If you're not distinguished as a sports team and you want to become so, just start writing Travis McElroy, number 25. And then people are like, what?
But then, you do train and you put in the work and you get drafted by the Eagles in the first round and you're like, this is a dream come true. And they're like, you're number 78. and you're like, oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Can I be this one? Oh, sorry, man. This guy's already got this one. Shit. Can we trade? Is that something? What they've done in this picture, though, is they've written the number 23 just like above the word WikiHow, the signature WikiHow,
You can't.
which I'm pretty sure if you do that on, like, for instance, a check, the bank is going to say, this is invalid. You can't just, the numbers live on the check in very specific, we've made little homes for the numbers to live on in check, and you can't just go writing shit like that down willy-nilly.
I would also say, and I'm looking this up because I might be wrong, but number 23 is Michael Jordan, right? Like,
Which is awesome, which is an awesome number to put down there.
but like I know that, and I don't know anything about sports. So I think if you just want to start putting number 23 and people will be like, is that your number? And be like, nah, man. Just a big fan of Jordan. Jordan.
I hate, you know why I hate writing checks?
Why?
Because a lot of the time it's got the word 40 on there. And I got to write the word 40. And it's like, it's like 6 or 7 minutes just like staring in his face, like trying to dig deep. Like, is that you in there or not? It's a tough one.
Oh my God, Justin. Okay. I thought you were saying because you are a 40-year-old man, is that you, Justin, inside the number? I wasn't even thinking about the spelling of the word 40, but man.
You got to write sometimes you have to write the word, and it's like, how do you spell 40?
I was right there with you,
knows.
Griffin. I thought Justin was having an existential crisis every time he
so
saw
too,
the number 40.
But that's...
No. I should have been more clear. Like, you have to write the for the kids that haven't written checks, because I know a lot of teens are not writing checks. You got to write the words of the numbers.
We have definitely talked
serious
about this on an episode of My Brother and Me Too, because you guys...
Come on, you can't keep saying that, because like that's not our job.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like, that accountability is not our problem.
You know what my least favorite part of writing checks is?
What? Miley Cyrus's favorite part of writing checks?
Miley Cyrus's favorite part of writing checks?
Probably signing them and cashing them, taking them to the big bank.
Where's my checkbook? You know what I mean? Like, where's that thing? I use it once
Billy
a
Ray.
year.
Hey, Billy Ray.
Billy Ray.
Where's my checkbook?
Billy Ray.
God damn it, Billy Ray.
He probably calls him dad, don't you think? Like,
No,
I doubt
dude,
Miley Cyrus calls him
fucking way.
Billy.
No way.
No fucking
No
way.
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
no way.